The next thing that I wanted to complain about, I almost didn't, I wasn't going to bring it back, even for this kind of celebratory tour, this tour of like my favourite jokes. I thought, I can't bring this up again. And you know what? The reason I have to bring it up again is that things didn't improve, right? I thought that this thing that I used to complain about 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, right? I did videos about it, I did stand-up about it. I thought, you know what? My work here is done, right? But no. It's not, because then the pandemic happened and something erupted from this. I am, of course, talking about the way in which you, and now me, all give directions. I thought it was done. I thought I'd said my piece. I thought I've done that to death, it's over. And then the pandemic happened and I was getting messages every single day sending me those documents that the government were putting out telling us where testing stations were. Right? Some of you may have sent this, but I was literally receiving about a dozen a day from all over the province, all of these locations where they were doing COVID testing, right? These places, they had addresses, like actual addresses. But it never said that. It just said things like, former Zeller's building. And it doesn't mean anything to newcomers. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I now know, right? I now know. To put it simply, you need a degree in failed Canadian businesses. Just to find your way around it. I met a Ukrainian gentleman at the YMCA a few weeks ago, and he put it beautifully. He'd found that video online, and he was like, James, it hasn't improved. It hasn't improved. He said, I moved here 2.5 years ago. Everywhere I go, people are giving me directions of where things used to be. He said, someone tried to give him directions, and they said, you need to look for the red house. He couldn't find the place. He went back, and the person went, oh, no, it's not red anymore. We got to stop this, right? We got to stop it. But he put it most beautifully, right? I see him at the YMCA a couple of times a week, right? And we were just standing there by the big windows outside, and he was like, James, someone just showed me a video. And he put it beautifully. He said this. He said, if you're a newcomer in St. John, he said, at the end of the day, he goes, if you don't know where Sears used to be, you're fucked. And it's worse in rural areas, isn't it? It's even worse. I was trying to find the Sussex drive-in during the COVID for a gig, right? Trying to find a drive-in. I got lost in the signal in the woods in the Sussex, right? And I saw this guy, he definitely knew his way around, right? He was wearing camo. I knew he knew what was what. I knew he was local, right? Don't know how I could see him with the camo anyway. I said, excuse me, mate, do you know the way to the Sussex Drive? And he goes, yes, no problem. And I thought, perfect, here we go. Swear to God, word for word, he goes, go to the end of this road, turn left at the tree where Donnie crashed his bike in 78. We're living in the past. We live in the past. I mean, to this day, right, I've been here 10 years, right? I still get stopped in the street by people that go, oh, it's you. You live in the Seeley's house. Pretty sure I live in the Mullinger's house, actually. Been there 10 years. Crucial point, we didn't buy the house from the Seeleys. They moved out 32 years ago. But to everyone, it's still the Seeley's house. But you can't not do it. Yes, you know the Seeleys, don't you? You know the Seeleys, of course. 1 degree of separation, but we've all done it. We're all guilty of it, because there's no other way. Someone says to you, where's Popeye's chicken? Where the 3 Mile used to be. What else are we gonna say? What else are we going to say? And it's the same, we like to live in the past. It's like those roads that you used to take before the highways, right? Those roads, they all have names, right? But you have all decided just to name all of them the same thing, the old road. The old road. How are we getting to Hampton today? Should we take the old road? It has a fucking name, you know? It has a name. How are we getting to Sussex? Let's take the old road. Let's take the old road. How are we going to get to Grand Bay? Should we take the highway or go past the marina? Let's take the old road. It's like 1,000 old roads. They all have their actual names. I was just letting that laugh die out for the audio recording because I want to very quickly say in brackets that old road joke, my 13-year-old son, Hunter, wrote that joke, and it has never been performed anywhere. It's never been performed anywhere outside of our car. He told me that joke, and I said, I'm not sure if I can remember it, I'm not sure if it would work. And I thought, I'll give it a go. And so, God bless you, Hunter. I'm happy you got to hear your joke storm it in front of... Brilliant. There we go. The old road. We're taking it on the road, Tyler. We're taking it on the road.